أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما. How are you all doing? Good. First, today we will discuss about AYTULKURSI, which is the grand ayat of the Quran. The Quran has 6,236 verses. Why does this verse stand so much? The response is very simple. It is because the verse deals with Allah and His name and attributes. The best verse in Quran, the verse which praises Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the chief ayat of the Quran Pak and the grand leader ayah because Allah has described His names, most fundamental qualities, that how awesome He is, how magnificent He is. There is no one worthy of worship and obedience that He is. The first ayah is about Tawheed to refresh our Iman. Allahu la ilaha, Allahu la ilaha, अल्लाह वो जिंदा जावेद हस्ती है जो तमाम कायनात को संभाले हुए है, उसके सिवा कोई खुदा नहीं. There is nothing we will submit to. We will obey only Allah. In audience, can anyone say that I don't know La ilaha? No, nobody can say like that because Alhamdulillah we are Muslim and we know that Allah is one and only one. There are two types of shirk. One shirk is obvious while other is hidden. The obvious shirk is done by non-Muslim while our shirk is hidden, which Quran called nifaq, means hypocrisy. Both shirk is destroyed by this ayat, by this verse. How? I am giving you some example that the obvious shirk is done by non-Muslims. They worship idols, sun, moon, stars, fires, Hazrat Isa, or they are atheists, means they do not follow any religion. They do not believe in life hereafter. They think that this life will end and the world will finish. No concept of hell and heaven they have. So they are doing obvious shirk which is prominent. But in Muslims, our shirk is hidden. Example, we worship Allah, but there were some chosen people called Waliullah. Why they call this? Because they worship Allah day and night and ask people in fi sabilillah, means in the way of Allah. Now what Muslims do? Some of Muslims, they visited on the graves and tombs and they think that they are a chosen people and they are still alive in their graves and listen us easily. They do not ask Allah directly. They ask them to ask from Allah for child or for marriage or any other wish. A kind of source. They want to put some source and they say that या अल्लाह इस वली के सदक़े मुझे औलाद दे दे या नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के सदक़े मेरा ये काम हो जाए. In Quran Pak, Allah said, call me, ask from me, I'm nearby you. Then why don't we ask directly to Allah? If we don't, then it comes in shirk. So if we are doing shirk, we are in trouble. Now, the another ayah, Al-Hayyul Al-Qayyum. Al-Hayy means your life is not only yours. It is given by Allah. He is eternally living. He is maintaining our lives. Al-Qayyum, any other living needs rest, sleep, downtime. He does not get sleepy, never drowsy. Let me elaborate it. The one who has perfect life. Al-Hayy, the one who has perfect life. Allah not only has perfect life, He gives life for living. He gives life. For living, we need food, water, rest, sleep, and every life will follow by that except Allah. Al-Hayy, He does not get tired. That's why Allah said, Sina, la takhzo sinato. Sina means drowsy. Just following asleep is just like Sina. The perfection of Allah's hayat is He does not even get tired. He does not need to eat and drink. So Allah is Al-Hayy for Himself and Al-Qayyum for the rest of the creation, that He takes care for the creation. That He takes care for the creation. I would like to explain you more about this drowsiness. If you are doing constantly the same work, you will get fed up and can't continue that work. Why? Because you get bored. Then you ask your friend, can you please do me favor? Please do this for me. I will do yours. But Allah never get bored, drowsy. If you do constantly the same work, you start yawning. According to some research, if you will not eat 2 or 3 days, you can survive. But a person will not sleep more than 48 hours. He will die. That's why Allah's life is perfect. He is Al-Hayy, Al-Qayyum. Now, when I realize, it means there is nothing we will submit to, we will obey only Allah. When I realize how much I have accomplished is none by me, it all because of Allah. I take no credit. It is given by Allah. If someone lesser than me in any ability or someone greater than me, example, someone is more good speaker than me or more writer than me or any quality, maybe in richness, it is given by Allah. He is the only source. When we realize it, that He is Al-Hayy. He is Al-Hayy, Al-Qayyum. La ta'khudhu sinatu wala nawm. He never sleeps and never becomes drowsy. Lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. ज़मीन और आसमानों में जो कुछ है उसी का है. कौन है जो उसकी इजाज़त के बगैर सिफारिश कर सके? लहू मा फिस समावाति व मा फिल अर्द मा ज़ल्लज़ी यशफ़उ इंदहू इल्ला बिइज़्नी. लहू मा फिस समावाति व मा फिल अर्द. लहू complete ownership. The entire creation in heaven and earth, they belong to Allah. He owns everything in the sky and the earth. When we get some house, we said, I'm owner. When we have a car, we say, it is my car. Look at your hand. It is my hand. It is your hand. No, it is gifted to me by Allah, which I have not paid. Man zallazi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'izni. This is rhetorical question. It means to indicate His ultimate power, who can possibly even intercede. This is least form of power. Higher form is your control. You control, you create, or you are in charge. Shifa'a means you go to the owner and ask him, can you hire my son, my daughter, or can you give me this and that? This is Shifa'a. Allah is saying you cannot ever ask Shafa'a except Allah allow it. In this world, We are dependent on each other, on family, and family depends on us because everybody owns something. But on the day of judgment, on which you and me needed shifa'a, when we don't have clothes on, when we don't have friends left, and everybody dispersed on which we dependent, there were huge crowd of humanity on this earth, and you and I feel consequences in our entire existence at the same time. And then we need someone who will speak on our behalf. When Allah gives permission to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then he can do our shifa'ah. That was such a tough day. إنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم. Allah knows what is in front of us, what Allah knows what is in front of them and behind them. Means Allah knows what is around us and what will happen in our future in Akhirah. Behind means Akhirah, means what they have done before. Allah knows what gonna happen in the next life. Ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. जो कुछ बंदों के सामने है उसे वो जानता है और जो कुछ उनसे ओझल है उससे भी वाकिफ है. On one hand, he knows everything in front or behind you. More than you and I know about ourselves. Allah chose something to teach us by Quran, but His knowledge is more and more than us. وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ عِلْمِهِ إِلَّا بِمَا شَاءَ. It means that they have nothing of Allah's knowledge. We are like absence of knowledge. The rest of creation do not share Allah's knowledge except if Allah who has all knowledge. Allah says that Allah even in the attribute of knowledge, only say knowledge is a power. Small knowledge is a basic of everything. Then you can create, you can judge, you can rule. And He has given so us Allah says only that my knowledge is complete. Your knowledge is nothing unless I have given you a little. He says that you bought of your mom and you still don't know anything. Now recall in your mind all process of birth when you were embryo. Do you remember what you were doing in your mother's womb at that time? What you have done? No, nobody remember about that. We have read about jinns and angels, but we cannot see them, but they can see us. Iman is somewhat putting us down. Why I'm saying this here? Because we get lesson from all these ayat that Iman is somewhat putting us down. Now I'm giving you the example of galaxies. In this whole universe, we have 400 crores galaxies. But in 400 crores galaxies, only scientists investigate one galaxy. In that one particular galaxy, scientists investigate only one solar system because there were more than one, more than 2, 3, 4, 5 or more than 40, 50 solar systems are present in one galaxy. So scientists only investigate one galaxy, and in one galaxy there are more than one solar system, maybe 9, maybe 10, and in that particular galaxy only one solar system is investigated by humans. And in that solar system we have 9 planets, but only one planet is investigated by humans. And what is the name of that planet? The Earth, our world. Now, tell me where I'm standing. We have 7 continents and 5 oceans. In that 5 oceans, there are millions, billions, or trillions animals. Infinity animals are living. And in 7 continents, same many animals and humans and plants are living. Where I am standing, where I am. When we think about all this nature and reality, our iman becomes strong, and now we feel gratitude. Means we thankful to Allah. The thankfulness built in us. Allah mentioned in Quran, Arsh. Okay, now another ayah. Wasi'a kursiyyuhu samawati wal ard. Wala yahuduhu hifzuhuma. Wasi'a kursiyyuhu samawati wal ard. उसकी हुकूमत आसमानों और ज़मीन पर छाई हुई है. Allah mentioned in Quran the Arsh and Kursi. Allah mentioned Arsh in 11 verses and Kursi in only 1 verse. And that 1 verse is this AYTULKURSI. We don't know about this much except that Kursi is one of the most largest and most magnificent creation of Allah. The Kursi is different and throne is different. The Kursi is the largest from the world. His throne and kingdom spread in skies and in the earth, that he never becomes tired of taking care of entire creation. वला यहुदुहु हिफ्ज़ुहुमा, और उनकी निगहबानी उसके लिए कोई थका देने वाला काम नहीं है. Every single being is taken care of. The air you breathe, the water we drink, Allah has destined for you. Allah knows it. Every day taking care of all beings, all of the billions of beasts and creatures. Even they crawl, they are underwater or earth. He takes care of everyone, every single being. Once Ibn Abbas was asked, O Ibn Abbas, how can Allah speak to all the mankind at the same time on Yawmul Qiyamah, at the day of judgment? Because it is in Quran. Allah has written in the Quran that I will talk to you at the same time on the day of judgment. Then Hazrat Ibn Abbas said, the way he took care of them all the same time. Subhanallah. Now the last verse of the Ayatul Kursi. वहुवल अलीयुल अज़ीम, बस वही एक बुज़ुर्ग और बरतर ज़ात है. वहुवल अलीयुल अज़ीम. These are the 2 majestic names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The comprehensive names of Allah. Allah's name is divided into 5 categories, and Ali and Azim, they both goes in one category, which is basic, majestic, broad name of Allah. They have many meanings. For example, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Ghafur, these names have a specific meaning. But Al-Alim, Al-Azim, they encompass many meanings. Al-Ali means the exalted to Allah is exalted. In his essence, he is above us, exalted in knowledge. Al-Ali, there is nothing. Al-Ali, there is nothing greater than Allah. Al-Azim means majestic and great. There is nothing greater than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is one verse. Ayatul Kursi has 20 of Allah's name and attributes. This is the greatest ayah in Quran. The greatest ayat in Quran. I remind myself and all of you that we should repeating and memorize this verse and repeating it day and night, morning and evening, and after every single salah. It is in Surah Baqarah. The ayat number is 255, and this ayah is the recitation of this ayah protect us with devil. We should recite this ayah in morning, after Fajr prayers, after Maghrib prayers 3 times, and after all first salah. It will protect us from evil eye. If we recite Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas 3 times and Ayatul Kursi 1 time, it will protect us from evil eye. It seeks protection from shaitan, from black magic, from superstitious powers. It is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should repeating it and memorize this verse day and night. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those who enter in Jannah without asking any question. Wa akhiru dawana lilhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.